Yo, what's up? It's your boy Dusiko from Gadgetberry, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys how you can get yourselves affordable cars for under 1,000 rands a month in South Africa. Now, not the keywords: affordable cars, neat cars, reliable cars for under 1,000 rands on a monthly basis. Now let's just dig deep into the app that I'm going to be using. The app that I like to use is the most reliable one in South Africa right now for buying and selling cars. Could be personal, or it could be you could be a dealership. It's Cars.coza. So I've already made things easier. I've messed with the filters just a bit on the pricing, but just to show you their filters and walk you through them, you get an option to select a make. Say you want only cars from Toyota, or only from Audi, or only from Aston Martin, or only from BMW, and they show you how many they have from those brands. Obviously you see Ford has 36 because Ford is quite popular. We see Honda has 7, Hyundai has 19, but I think Toyota has the most. Toyota has 25, VW has 42. So let's just carry on with the filters, and the pricing goes as follows. So don't be confused here. It's 0 to 25,000 rands, which is 24,999, and 25,000 to 49,000 rands. So I decided to choose 0 to 49,000 rands for a reason, just so I can show a lot of cars, even the cheaper ones that only have minor issues or that will appeal to some people. I don't know if you understand me, but you click on the price bracket that you want. You mark the price bracket that you want, because if I unmark 0 to 25 grand, it's only going to show me cars that are priced from 25,000 rands up to 49,999, which is 50 grand. And right here we're looking for cars under 1,000 rands on a monthly basis. Now there are many ways that you can go about getting securing this money, because you're gonna need to pay cash here, or you're gonna need to go for a finance if your your seller, if the deal agrees for finance, if the dealer allows for finance, the one that you're gonna be buying a car from. But usually on these cheap cars, they don't offer finance. You rather go the personal loan route and carry on with your payments for that loan, not for the car specifically. So I think people get confused there. I see some people sometimes ask, how much is the minimum salary should I be getting to get one of these cars? No, you could be earning 2 grand, 10 grand, 20 grand. It doesn't matter. As long as you have the cash to buy the car, you get the car. So I advise people that are working reliable jobs to go out there and just secure a personal loan if you really want a car, because I see people doing stupid things just to be driving a car. I mean, people get pressure from stupid things and they end up doing stupid things, whilst there are ways that you can go about your business. There are affordable ways. So without further ado, the first car that I'm going to view is the Hyundai Getz. It's 1.6. It's looking very neat, and it's sold by a dealership, OB Auto, probably a Nigerian guy, OB. But you see the car is very clean. I see some auto valet work has been done here, because the engine is too clean for its age. The light seems like they've been changed as well. So this car, I'd say it might have been involved in an accident before, but it doesn't seem as if that's a problem, because I'm only saying that because of the lights have been changed, and I see that there's some uh body corrections that need to be done, but it's nothing major, man. It's nothing major. You see, it's 49,999, and guess what? if you finance this, not really finance, but if you get a loan and say you want to put a deposit of 5,000 rands, so you're not going to put any deposit, because here we're not talking about finance. Let's just say you have 10,000 rands in your savings, or you don't have savings at all. You don't have savings, you're at zero. You take that loan from your bank, from Capitec or African Bank or ABSA or FNB. You take that loan, and you decide to pay it back on 72 on a repayment period of 72 months. This car is gonna cost you 977 rands per month for 72 months, and that's gonna lead to a total of 70,379,000, which means the total interest is 20,380,000 rands. Now let's say you had saved up some cash, so instead of you going straight to the bank and asking for the 50,000, you're only asking them for 35,000 because you have 15 grand saved up. Come on, you're a big boy, you want a car, you must save some money somehow. That takes your total monthly payments to 684. Now with the tracker, it can be like 200 rands for the tracker, and 1,000 for like insurance. That can go up to like 1.6 with insurance and a tracker. But we're talking about cars that are worth under 1,000 on a monthly basis in South Africa. Now I'm running away from this Honda CR-V automatic priced at 50,000. I'm running away from it because most of the people that are here are looking for affordable cars. They're looking for cheap cars, and they're looking for cars that are also cheap to run. Not only cheap to buy, but cheap to run. And I don't think that this car is cheap to run. It's a large SUV and it's going at such a cheap price. It's a 2-liter petrol engine, which is very thirsty, I assume, and it's a 4x4. So if you're buying this car, you really gotta know your story, that you're gonna afford the petrol and stuff. But anyways, also on a monthly basis, you pay less than 1,000 for this one if you are taking it on a repayment period of 72 months and you're only putting, and you have 5,000 rands deposit. Let's say you don't have any deposit. Now let's see how much that takes it to. It takes it to, let's say 5 grand again. Oh, it takes it to 977 rands for this SUV. Okay, at an interest rate of 12%. And currently the prime lending rate is actually 10%. There was a recent hike, and I know that through Muzi Sambo's channel, because he always updates us about the interest rate hikes and stuff like that. So yeah, I know that it's actually at 10% now. This 12 they are putting here, they are just ensuring that almost everyone is accommodated, because there's people with bad credit scores, so they'd be falling on the 12s or on the 13 or on the 15% of things. Let's check out this 5 series as well. Let's just for the fun of it, but we are gonna go to the cars that people would really appreciate and can really afford to run. And a nice 5 series, complete body structure with no issues, with no accidents. The engine seems, just the tappet cover might not be there, but it seems pretty neat to me. I'm not so sure if it starts or it doesn't, but here's the description. It says, for more information, call or WhatsApp this number. So if you want yourself a money pit Beamer, this one's for you, boss, because I'm sure you need a lot of monies to run a BMW, and not just a BMW, a 5 series of this age. So yeah, if you want that, you can get it at 888 rands a month if you have 5,000 rands in your pocket right now. But if you are a big boy, you say, no, me, I have 25,000 rands already, just gonna borrow 25,000 from the bank, and I want a shorter repayment period. I want 24 months, I want 2 years. You're gonna end up paying 1,177. But since we want to pay less than 1,000, so we're gonna say 36 months, so that's 3 years, and you end up paying 830 rent on a monthly basis for your 5 Series Beamer. Now let's go to the more practical vehicles that people can go for. Here's a Nissan Micra. It's cheap to buy and cheap to run. It's 1.4 comfort, so I'm guessing it's got some extra features of comfort inside. Just as we see on Polos, whenever they say comfort line, you know there's extra features. And as I said already, you see the steering wheel buttons on this one, steering wheel functions, steering wheel control functions, steering wheel control buttons. Yeah, that's how they called. And there's electric windows on this particular ride. So yeah, we do see the comfort that they are referring to. It's 49,999. Same story as well. Say you are a big boy, you want to put in just 10,000, even saving, you want the car, and you just saw this video and you are working, maybe you are working at ShopRite, maybe you are a stock packer. But guys, one thing I always tell people, don't put pressure on yourself. If you see that you cannot afford fuel on a daily basis, it's okay to just park the car. I mean, as long as you get a safe space to park your car, it's okay to park it. And it's okay to have a car that hasn't moved in like a month or two due to you not affording petrol than not having a car at all. Because whenever you have a need for a car, then you throw in some petrol and you go wherever you have to go to. Or if you just want to have fun, and some friends of yours actually say, no, we can throw in some petrol. I'm not saying buy a car with that mentality, but what I'm saying is that having that still with 4 wheels is better than not having it at all. So yeah, let's say we go for 60 months here and we've put in 10,000 rands as our deposit. We only have to pay 890 a month. Go for your cheap tracker, go for 150. You are on 1,140. Yeah, 1,140. No, you're actually on 1,040. 1,040, excuse me, that's my maths. It's not that sharp. Now let's go to another practical vehicle you can get for under $1,000. Ford Figo Ambiente 1.4 liter. I love Ford. I drive a Fiesta myself. Quite good, reliable engines. If it's a Duratec, yes, reliable. But they say that these Figos were made and a bit more feeble and a bit more inferior as to the Fiestas. I mean, they say that the quality, the materials used in these figures is not as strong and as durable as that you find in Fiestas. I don't know if that's real or it's just a misconception that people have, but I just had to put that out there. But the figures look quite good, and they usually have the recent technology. As you can see, that this radio, I'm not too sure if it has Bluetooth, but it has an aux function as standard. You see that the gauge cluster is quite different from that of a Fiesta. So for those of you guys that don't know a difference, that still fail to spot the difference between a Figo and a Fiesta, just look at the dashboards. Look here on the Figo. Firstly, on the gauge clusters are completely different, and the steerings are actually similar. They are 95% similar, 95% similar, only 5% different. And the radios are totally different. And here at the center, at the top of the vents, they are on the dashboard, there's a space that you can put your phone on. Now that's on a Figo. You don't get that on Fiestas. You do get it on the Fiesta, the Fiestas, the Fiesta MK6, FMK6s that were made after 2006. Yes, But from the ones that were made in stuff from 2002 to 2005, they don't have that slash tray over there, and the door cards are totally different. So let's move from this car and go straight to the calculator. Let's say you don't have money, zero amount that you have. Go to the bank, tell them that you want 50,000 rands, and it depends on them how much interest rate they give you. They might give you 12%, or they might give you more, but let's say they give you 12%, so you're gonna end up paying 977 rands for 72 months. Let's say you want a shorter time frame, you want like 54 months, that takes you to 1,203, and you want to pay 1,000, so you gotta borrow less from the bank. Let's just emit 10,000 from your loan already. So excuse me for that, guys. So instead of you borrowing 50 grand, you borrowed 40,000 rands. You borrowed 40 grand, and now on a period of 5 years, you need to pay 962 rands on a monthly basis to your bank for this Fiesta, and you'll be sorted. Some let me just read this. At Dealer Admin Homoto, there's their number. We offer bank finance with all major banks. Deposit is not compulsory. Trade in with a fully paid car is acceptable. And our cash deals, we negotiate 3 months warranty. 3 months warranty is available for mechanical fault. Cash buyers, deposits do not compulsory. Police clearance available. Your support is highly appreciated. And there's the address over there, which is number 28 Main Reef Road in Langte in Lang in Lang For the ones that watched the video up until this point, please teach me how to read that word. Langlacht, Johannesburg, yeah, in Cruiser Station Complex in Longdale, Johannesburg, and there's the numbers that you can call them on. This car has cruise control. I had no idea. It has ABS. It has electric windows. Now that's a lie. It doesn't have electric windows. It has window winders. So now I'm losing a bit of trust in this dealership, but the car is still the car. You see what I'm talking about? This is not electric. It's a window winder. So I'm actually doubting that cruise control as well. But it's just the finer prints like this, just the finer details like this that actually make you commit into a car, commit into a partnership, into a into a business contract with someone. Because obviously, if this person has said that this car has electric windows, it has cruise control, and we already know that it doesn't have those things, I don't know how much we can trust them. I'm not bashing their business, but misinformation is just not right in the car buying and selling business. So I'm just gonna skip this Hyundai Accent 1.63 door, because 3 door for that Hyundai is swag. If you're taking that Hyundai, because I think it's ugly. It doesn't look, not really ugly, but it's not aesthetically pleasing. So if you're buying this Hyundai Accent, you're buying it for space. Now if it's gonna have 2 doors, it's just a waste. And at 50 grand, hell no. Many other cars that you can buy. I'm skipping this Merc. I'm skipping some cars. I'm skipping because I want people to buy lemons, and by the way, lemon is a troublesome car. So that's how we call it in the car journalism industry, so to speak. I don't think a 50,000 rands Mini Cooper is a good deal. I think there's some issues with the car, but it's a manual. It's got 203,000 kilometers on the clock. It's a 2 door. I think it's actually a convertible. Some red paints, some red accents there and there. Neat interior, I will not lie about that. Quite an ugly steering wheel. Look at those spokes. those two spokes so freaking large. But yeah, for you mini lovers, I think this is a deal for you. This is a deal for you. Yeah, Ubabonza, yeah, I've made it. Yeah, you see, get like a mini. Yeah, ke kopa. A ke kgathale gore ke patala 800 rand a month for yona of knee. Empa ke mini ke mini. Bari, bonate ke monate ha re rekile bonate ke monate ha le rekile bojwala ka dinyoko ya di-grocery. Yeah, my Sotho is getting there. Ba re bonate ke monate ka monate ha le rekile bonate ha le rekile bojala ka tjhelete ya di-grocery. Hey, fuck, screw that. But anyways, you pull up with your Mini Cooper, and who knows that you're paying 977 rands per month. And if you're a big boy and you were like, no, I'm buying a Mini, I must put something as well, I must save something as well. You save 20,000 and then end up paying what, 586 rand for 72 months, and you'll be like, no, that's too long, let's make it 4 years. And it goes up to 700 and something, because we said you put in, excuse me for that, I oh, English sometimes leaves me. 722 rands for 5 years, and you're rocking them with your mini. If it's giving you issues, you don't care because you're paying 722 for this thing, so you can afford to fix it. Let's go for a practical one now. I'm not a big fan of Renault, but guess what? The Nissan NP200, the most loved Nissan NP200, is actually a Renault underneath, a Renault with the Nissan badge. And if you look at I think even the headlights, I think they use the same headlights, but the fenders are the same, the bonnets are the same, different grills, bumpers are the same, interior the same. Just look at this, man. I just wanna see the interior. If you know an NP200, you know, you will spot a lot of similarities here, but I will not lie. Quite here on the center, on the center console. Okay, this is a blackout radio, so it's not stock, but it kind of looks stock, so it's kind of different in here. Obviously they had to make some differences, but that NP200, guys, it has this engine, it has this platform, it's a Logan, it's a Sandero. So if you can buy an NP200, don't act too cool and say, no, I can't, I don't drive, I can't be moving around with the Renault. No, man. Here's a Renault, pay 880 a month, then you sort it. And you be like, no, me, I don't have 5,000. I just want to borrow the whole amount, and I want to pay for 72 months, which I think is 6 or 7 years. You go there, they give you the loan at 12% interest rate. And guys, please try and look for fixed interest rates if you guys can, because the variable ones, I don't know if it's variable or what's the opposite of fixed. A fixed payment. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Just go for the fixed one. Don't go for the one that can change every now and then, because hey, dinto tina, hey, titlo kawata njaka. I don't know why I'm speaking Sotho today, but yeah, I'm trying to practice my Sotho and help my Sotho viewers to appreciate what I'm doing. I'm trying to be multilingual. And then you get a 1992 Volkswagen Golf 2. So it's a GTI. It makes sense that it's 49,995. It's a GTI. And guys, these cars are well sought after. Even me too, I'd buy this one. If I say I had my Audi RS3, which is my dream car, and I have a Land Rover Discovery, which is also my dream car, I want to have them both, and I have a FN car, the Mercedes V-Class V200, then I can buy this one as a weekend car and put a rev limiter dictator on it, because it's a GTI, man. If it says GTI, yeah, it does say GTI on the grill. It's an original GTI, original Volkswagen GTI, and we know what they are capable of. We know what they are renowned for. And also, it's not electrical. I thought it's got electrical window control functions, but no, it's actually sticks that you also find on the left hand side. So I thought it's electrical, but it's not. Why would I expect it though for a 1992 car? Golf Chico for 50K, no, it can miss me, but it's a good deal for many people, I know. And plus two, you're gonna be paying less than 1,000. Guys, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind with all these deals that I'm talking about. If you're looking for a small off-roader that can take you and your lover, or you and your small kids off the track, I'm in off-road on weekends. Yes, that's 1996 RAV4. It's a two-door, but it can fit some kids at the back. Still looking neat. And as you know, Toyota is pretty indestructible. I love couple. If you really know me like that good, if you've seen me reviewing cars and stuff like that, I always do the cup holder check, and I see one cup holder there that for the passenger. There's it there, and one for the rear passengers here. So if they thought about cup holders in 1996, I salute them. This is a lager car. Even I would buy this car if I was interested in this type of cars, because the mileage, to me, this is not that bad. 255,607 is not that bad for me. It's, trust me, it's not that bad for me. And for many other people, I don't mind much when it comes to the mileage. I look at the person who was driving the car, and how the car was being taken care, how the car was taken care of. Now let's go for the last one. I see I've I've went on for quite a long time, for almost over an hour now. I mean over 30 minutes now. Here's a Mazda 3. Now this one takes it takes the award for me. This is the one. This is the one. Not for me, but this is the one. For under 1,000 rands a month, South Africa, go for this ride. Go for this ride. Take that 50,000 rand loan, or that 40,000 rand loan, or that 20,000 rand loan. It even has fogs, this thing. Look at the interior. Quite interesting car. I remember I once shortlisted it when I was about to buy a car a long time ago, but I ended up buying a Yaris, and I think I made a good decision. But here are your steering wheel functions, steering wheel buttons, which can come in very handy with the volumes and stuff like that, and music skipping. And it's got fog lights, nice blue color. Let's look at the calculator. You're a big boy, you've saved about 15 grand, and you only want to pay for 60 months. That takes you to 778 rand for this Mazda 2 for 60 months, which I believe is 4 to 5, is between 4 and 5 years. Guys, I've went on for quite a long time now. If you did like the video, press that like button. If you'd like to see more videos like this, kindly subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to know each and every time we upload a video, smash that bell icon right next to that subscribe button, and each and every time we upload, you'll be the first to know. From me at Gadgetberry, from Tusiko at Gadgetberry, I wish you guys a very wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful one, because I'm definitely having a good one here. Peace.